Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You're on the CDC network. This is the national news. The EC reporting. First item on the news tonight is budget cuts at the CDC. Yes, I'm afraid to announce that there's been severe budget cuts at the CDC and that we will now have to renounce to some of our most luxurious locales. As you probably have noticed already, this has taken place, and tonight's broadcast is taken from the garage of your reporting person. This in no way, I must say in no way, compromises the quality that you have come to expect from the CDC. The second item on the news tonight actually is relating to the various weather that we see around the world. Yes, global climate is changing. We have seen in the latest period that some places have snow, some places have rain, and some places actually have nothing. There are desertic water covering a lot of places in the world and a lot of ice. As you have realized, this means only one thing. The weather is going wild. It is not as one expects it. It is not as uniform as one wants, and it is going wacko all over. A proof to that is that we have seen videos lately which show snowstorms in Switzerland and rain in Brisbane. Now, can anything be more contradictory? More on that probably in upcoming shows. The next item on the news, world peace. It has been said that world peace will come. We at the CDC believe this is true. The question is when. Now, of course, you have all heard about the presidential elections in different countries, amongst others in the USA. Will this bring world peace? The CDC will report on this in upcoming shows. Maybe, maybe not. That's the news, that's the facts. Next item on the agenda. Will smoking be banned worldwide? It seems that smoking is being banned more and more all over the world. Does this mean that smoked ham will be as well a commodity of the past? Do you want this? Maybe if you're a vegetarian, yes. If you're not, you must talk to your local representative. Smoking might become of the past, but do you want to lose smoked ham and so on? Think about it. The next item in the news as well, which is coming up very soon, are different sports events. Thanksgiving in the States will be coming up. And there is a game called football. Now please don't mistake this with real football. Real football is something that is practiced in Europe. These are people that run around after a little ball and try to hit it into the goals. And they are not dressed in armor or wear helmets and so on. They are just wearing flimsy shorts. Now, what is called American football is quite different. It seems that somebody fell actually on the football and squished it because it has this very funny form. As you ever try to kick an American football, it doesn't roll. Now this form of the game has been completely changed compared to European football. Of course, in America it is called football, just to confuse the rest of the world. What is it? Essentially, this funny looking ball, which does not bounce correctly, is sent between one team and another, and if you look correctly, they jump on each other and squish each other. That is probably why most of these people seem to have such wide shoulders and such narrow waist. They've been squished just like their ball. Anyway, at the end of Thanksgiving, after everybody has eaten so much turkey and so much food that they have also changed shapes, usually one sits down and listens to a match of football. Happy Thanksgiving in America, and have a good football match. The next point on the news is an escape. Yes, it's just been brought to my attention that a high security prison has had an escape. An inmate called Buster has disappeared. He's actually very dangerous. He's a very smart robot, which actually has been on the lam, we have heard now, for a little bit, and he is heading towards Switzerland. I will try and get some correspondence on the news from Honest DC, who is in the States, and will tell us more about this. Upcoming news? Well, just stay tuned. We will bring you some new news later on in the day. As for the weather for today, Switzerland has snow, grey skies, around 0 degrees. Canada, can't say, weather hasn't come in, probably cold. America, weather has not come in. I can imagine that it's beautiful, sunny, and fantastic day. And in Australia, always the same, either sun or more sun. That was the news from DC, and if we have the time, I will bring you a news flash from America with Honest DC. DC signing off. Have a good evening. Good night.